We all have dreams and goals, but all too often, they don't amount to much more than that. Perhaps we work night and day to make our goals a reality,
Hi guys, how are you?
only to discover we're no closer than we were when we started. Or maybe the road to get there seems so overwhelming, we have no idea where to even begin.
Surfboards.
And so, our most treasured dreams can become abandoned as lost causes, too far out of reach to ever come true. But no one is happy without a goal. And no one can be happy without faith in his own ability to reach that goal. Well, the truth is, there is absolutely no goal, large or small, that can't be achieved. Whether it be for an individual, a group, or a business. The key to making any goal a reality is knowing precisely how to plan out what must be done to attain it. You see, there are actually a number of subjects that make up an activity. And when one or more of these subjects aren't aligned with the others, upsets occur, and projects become hindered or even fail.
Had it with you!
Each of these subjects must operate in a coordinated manner with one another to achieve success. In Scientology, there's a valuable tool called the administrative scale. It lists these subjects in order of their importance, and all of the subjects must be in agreement with each other. In other words, each subject must align with the rest. At the top of the scale in seniority is the goal. A goal is the known objective toward which all of these actions are directed. For example, a goal might be to become the most successful restaurant in the area, or to become an award-winning recording artist, or the premier surfboard manufacturer for professional surfers, and so on. All the other items on the scale must be aligned toward this goal. So you have to work this scale up and down, making sure each item is in agreement with the others. For example, in order to achieve your goal, you have to produce a product that has value. Therefore, you must name your valuable final product. For instance, a restaurant's valuable final product might be
Delicious cuisine served in a lively, comfortable atmosphere.
For a musician, it might be well-executed performances that create an emotional impact. Or for a surfboard maker, high-quality surfboards that look better and outperform the competition.
This is epic.
Now, knowing your goal and your product is a great start. But what about all the subjects in between? Well, when you study this scale, you'll find out exactly what each item is and why they all have to agree with each other. For example, an ideal scene tells the group what the area ought to be like.
Now, the people that are doing it so well are those guys in the city. So if you don't mind me treating you to lunch, we're going to go there and find out just what it is that they're doing right. Okay? Let's go.
An ideal scene is what you compare your existing scene to.
Hello.
Hi.
I know exactly where I'm going to put you.
Awesome.
Welcome to Miros. Follow.
It shows you what the scene is supposed to consist of.
Very welcome.
See guys, this is what I was talking about. The presentation's amazing, delivery was incredible, everything.
It's just really open and airy and wide.
If there is no ideal scene envisioned with which to compare the existing scene, you won't be able to recognize departures from it.
I think this gives us lots of great ideas for us. Yeah.
Now, to bring your existing scene up to an ideal one, you will need a plan. A plan is a description of the short-range broad intentions required to handle a specific area. For example, this restaurant owner's plan is to expand the business by upgrading the quality of the atmosphere, the service, and the food. Once you have a plan, you can derive the series of steps or actions necessary to accomplish it.
Will that be all?
That's awesome.
When you study the scale, you'll know exactly how to do that.
Hey, so how's the new recipe going?
It's going really, really well. I think it's really going to be amazing, actually.
And you know how to break down each step into specific targets that will keep you moving toward your objective.
That is art.
Then you can use statistics to chart your progress.
The number of surfboards sold 20 times, and that's a result of your hard work.
The administrative scale will show you precisely what you need to do, step by step, to achieve the happiness and prosperity you desire. A person is as alive as he has hopes and dreams. Without goals, hopes, or dreams, attaining pleasure is nearly impossible.
Reopen!
In fact, happiness could be defined as the overcoming of obstacles toward a desirable goal. With the tools found in Scientology, any individual, group, or business can gain the knowledge required to overcome those obstacles and succeed in life. Your dreams can come true.
Oh my God, I did it!
In fact, with the tools of Scientology, they're well within your reach.